All right. So first of all, we want to thank Brian Kelly and Ron Gennard again for their hospitality and always having us in here. Thank you all for coming on this hot night tonight. Maybe we want to say happy birthday to Bob DeSantis. I know you'd like that. I don't have too much again tonight. There's not too much to talk about. I want to remind everybody that the weekend before the summer party, the Camp Snappers have invited us to their show in Merrimack. It is on the 16th of August at Waterhouse Field. And should be a good time. Lots of food trucks. They said there's a bar next door if anybody wants a drink, which sounds dangerous. And it's been in the newsletter. We'll get it in there again. But just a reminder. And that's pretty much all I have. I'm going to hand it over to Frank.
Hi, everybody. Again, thanks, Brian, and all the effort. And the fact that we can use this place is really, really super. I'd like to thank Gary Grimes and his son. We were scheduled to go up to Mike Benedetto's on a Saturday, and there were 2 other volunteers. So they switched it to Sunday, and those volunteers couldn't go. So Gary Grimes went up, and he took his son with him. And Bruce, right, Bruce Caswell. They went up and they took everything out of the trailer. They were looking for holes where mice could get in. They found one. They patched it up, and that's all done. They cleaned everything, put it all back together again. So that part of the trailer work is done. And Doug Dubin is going to go up and take one wheel off of it and order 4 new wheels, new tires. That'll be done. Now I'm looking. The last 2 things that have to be done is we need to take a DA to the side of it because Chip went up there with John Frangillo. I don't know how they did it. If you've ever tried to take decals that have been on something for a long time, it's not easy. They went up there and they used some chemicals and a razor, and they got the thing scraped down. It needs to be DA'd, and then we're going to paint it. So we're looking for a couple of, hopefully, young guys, because you've got to be on a ladder. So a couple of young guys to go up there and do the DA work, and then the painting will be easy after that. So anybody could I have a show of hands? Anybody interested?
It's at Mike Benedetto's yard.
You want to go up?
We've got 2 hands in the back there.
Where are they?
Way in the back.
Wait a minute, we got any young guys?
Who? I can't see them. Who? Yeah, well, that's why I can't see them. They're behind the tiki hut. Who is it back there? Oh, okay. All right, Phil and Adam, thank you very much. I'll call the 3 years when we're going to start that work. I really appreciate that. The summer party, once that trail is done, the summer party is next. Now, Phil and Tim are doing all the preparation. They've done that now for last year, and they're doing it this year. So we're going to need some help down there, though. So we're going to have a meeting just before it, but some people down there to do what they normally do up Brad's. But it's going to be a lot easier because we're not going to take our gas grill and use that because they got charcoal grills on the property. So we'll use that so there's no cleanup.
Right. They're going to use the gas grill, our gas grill. We can use it. I called her and she said, yeah, absolutely, bring your grill.
Well, I don't think it's any quicker. If you start the charcoal in time, and those coals get nice and white, you can cook on them. Cleaning that grill, as you well know, we had to get a power washer that had hot water in it to clean it, or you could do it by hand, and I've participated for years doing that. It takes a lot of time to clean it properly. What's that? Well, the charcoal, you light it on fire and you wait. It doesn't matter. I think we're smart enough to light it. Wait a minute. I think we're smart enough to light it long in advance. And we'll have plenty of charcoal. I know it's quicker, but you're going to pay on the other end. So we'll decide which one to use. But we're not going to need the big tents that we normally have, which are a pain in the neck to set up and take down. So clean up and set up is going to be a lot shorter and a lot easier. So, you know, the volunteers we had before had to do a lot of work. So,
They have a dumpster on.
yeah, that's another thing. They got a dumpster on site, so no one has to cart off all that trash. So that's going to be a good thing.
Unless somebody wants it.
Hey, Frank,
What?
the rule in the letter or whatever it was, it said that you can't bring in drinks or water or anything, and they're selling the water. Is the club buying all the water drinks?
They're not selling.
Yeah, the club is going to pay for it's like a little shed that they're going to serve beer and wine out of, and they're going to bring water. Now, I tried to get around that, but she explained to me that in the past people have brought water bottles in, and then they're pouring, we'll say, vodka in them, and they get tipped over, and then because they're selling it, they then become responsible if they leave the property and get in any kind of problems. So, I mean, you got to respect that, and it's the rules. We had to sign up for it.
But I'm saying the club is paying, so if you go up to that little shed, get a bottle of water, it's free.
Yeah,
You don't have to pay.
right.
No, you don't have to pay anything for the water. The only thing I asked that if, you know, she's charging us $2 a bottle, and we know we could buy it for less than $1. So there's certainly a premium on the water, but it's just part of the deal. The whole package is way cheaper than I ever expected it to be.
Great. Okay.
Okay? All right. Thank you. Any other questions on the cookout?
I have one. I remember that last year, are we going to use our
I can't hear you, Nancy.
Walk over to them.
for cooking corn? Are we going to be using our
Oh, yeah.
propane?
I don't see why you couldn't use that.
Only because I think is there a gauge or something on it that needed to be fixed, like maybe somebody could look at that?
Okay. Yeah.
Because it seems like it wasn't maybe working correctly.
Okay.
last-
I think
at the end
I've got
last
one of those as well.
year.
I've got one of those as well, so I'll bring my own just as a backup.
Yeah, okay.
But we're gonna have the corn, and Brad usually buys the corn. He knows the farmer, so we get good corn.
Right, right,
So the menu is gonna be, I guess, similar to last year,
okay.
and so it ought to work out pretty well. All right. So thank you.
You just follow up. Question?
All right, Eddie.
Do we pay for the water? We want to buy our own water, or is the club paying for the water?
No, they're gonna buy all the liquids. We don't buy anything, and he'll just hand us a bill. And we know what the cost of the rental is. The only thing we don't know is the cost of beer and wine. The beer and wine, if you want that, you pay for it, and the water is free.
Or soda? Or soda?
What about soft drinks?
Water or soda?
What's that?
Grown Coke and things like that?
That's a good question. If they've got it, we'll pay for that too, just like we always did.
Carl drinks Moxie.
I don't know if they're gonna have any Moxie, Carl. I don't know about that.
I may sneak a couple cans.
Hello? Oh, okay.
So, is Brad gonna bring the corn?
Yes.
He is gonna.
That's what he does every year, and I haven't heard any.
But I didn't know if he would do it this year, it's his place. Well,
I believe he will. I'll call him and ask him.
all right, good.
Okay.
The thing is, I think it was Dick and Bill spent 2 or 3 hours on the grill last year, and they didn't get a lot of help. If we got someone from the Elks Club that would do the cooking, would you be interested in doing that? Oh, I can help. Huh? All right.
I think
Well,
we
last
got
year
the
there were,
gist of it.
I think those 2 guys were on the grill for 2 or 3 hours. And a couple other guys helped out, so if we get enough people that'll do it, that's great.
Yeah, and I know what you're talking about because I ran that for quite a while and helped out the years I wasn't running it after Ross took over. Nancy and Dickie kill themselves up there. They worked, Donnie Kavanaugh,
Late at night.
Yeah.
Late in the afternoon, she was straight out.
I know, I've seen her do it.
A lot of cooking right on the grill that has to happen.
Yeah, Donnie Kavanaugh would be back there, and he's sweating like bullet, and he wouldn't take any water. He was going to die back there, but he didn't, thank God.
We got enough cooks amongst us.
Yeah, we really need to get support to run this thing. We need to have support, and we need people that can go in there and give a break to the guys that are cooking. You shouldn't be on that grill for hours and hours on end.
They were last year.
Yeah, it's not healthy and it's not right.
They were in the drop.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. If we get a hot day, it's real. We're going to be under trees this time, so that ought to make it somewhat cooler. But I mean, there's no need of anybody being on that grill for that amount of time. All right, thank you.
Right, tell us.
Is there enough room for everybody's hot rods?
We can park quite a few hot rods in what they call the Grove, and it's come on a first come first come basis. And then after that, there's a fence you enter through to get in the Grove. Right next to it, there's a big parking lot. So you can go in the parking lot, and you can park there. Plenty of parking.
Is the guy that did a drone for us last year going to be back?
I'm not even sure who did that.
I don't know his name, but he did a heck of a job.
Yeah, he's usually there. Any more questions?
Mitch,
None.
there are 3 grills, 3 separate grills.
Yeah, down there's 3 separate grills, so that would make it easier as well. You're not working off one big grill. So, I'll have to, I don't know, I mean, Denny was there, Cheese was there, and she clearly said no grills, but you guys, no gas grills. But you've been down there.
That's changed.
I don't know if anything's changed.
It has.
It has.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm only one person with one vote, but given the experience I've had with that gas grill, I think using that charcoal, I'll be responsible for lighting it up early. And it'll be nice and white and ready to use long before it's necessary.
Food tastes better on it, too.
What's that?
Food tastes better on it, too.
Oh, yeah, it does. But the big deal is we're not going to have to, scrape it down and clean it, and they're going to come in after us and pick up. We don't intend to leave it dirty and put stuff in the dumpster, but anything we miss, they'll pick it up. It's part of what they do. So it should be okay, for sure.
Bathrooms, picnic tables are already.
Yeah, all the picnic tables are there. There's a big cement roof place that's got fans like them. A pavilion, you could sit under there if you want to get in the shade. A lot of people will bring easy-ups, which are welcome, We'll need some people to help park cars, too. Carpet Bob is always putting his hand up for that. Okay, that's about all I've got. No? Bob?
Any projects out there they want to talk about or something like that?
Anybody doing any projects? I know Tony Gentile has his truck apart. And Barron's Willie's is almost ready to come out the door. So those are the only 2 I know about. Nobody else. What's that? I was talking to Mike last week, but yeah, like Wednesday or Thursday, and Mike's operation went great. He's in no pain. He can walk around with 0 pain. He was anxious to get out of the hospital, and myself and a few people convinced him to go. Stay there as long as they want you. If they say go to therapy, go to therapy. So he spent like a week in a rehab, and he walked out of there and he was pain-free. So really good news. He's just got to be very careful about picking anything up and follow the rules. But it looks like a success. So we're happy about that, yes.
I talked to him today,
Oh,
and he's doing really well. The only discomfort at all is from the surgery itself, the incision, but he's in no pain. Can't believe it. He's got, like you said, he's got a 5-pound weight limit. They told him 3 to 4 months before he gets anywhere back to normal, and realistically it would be about a year. knows how lucky he is.
He was at the Saugus High School show.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, he's out and about. They're telling me that the only pain he's got is at the wound where they entered to do the surgery. And he's pain-free, and he was at the Saugus show, so that's all good news. And Carl is here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. And Carl went through a lot. He was hospitalized, but there's no keeping him down. He keeps coming back. He's like a bad penny.
Last 2 months was pretty rough.
Yeah, you went through a lot, Carl. This time and times prior. So I'm glad to see you here.
Got a new nickname, Timex.
Yeah. Yeah. A round of applause. Thanks, Carl. Carl's been a steady help in his club for a long time. He did the newsletter and a lot of other things.
And unfortunately, I don't do anything anymore.
Well, you certainly did your share, Carl. You did a lot. You did those books, with all our names in it. That's your thing that you did. And it's all good stuff. And you're a valued member. All right, under new business, anybody have any complaints? Anything you'd like to discuss? Nothing? Well, that's a good sign. All right, I guess that's it. You want to do the 50-50?
I have August 23rd, we're going to do at the Nahant Coast Guard building. I'm going to try to get a little Sunday afternoon thing going on over there. A couple guys from Nahant told me about it. We made a flyer, which I'm sorry I didn't bring tonight, but I'll make sure you guys get it out or post it. We can only fit about 100 cars, but they're going to let us do it at the Coast Guard station in Nahant. And then the parking onto the side, they're going to give us like 50 spots to be able to just pull regular vehicles.
What day is that,
What
Doug?
day is that?
August 23rd.
That's the summer party.
Yeah, it is.
Not August 23rd, September, sorry.
Oh, that's better.
September, sorry.
So you have to cross the causeway and get out.
They just started to work it out and figure out the dates. So
Okay.
September
Born
23rd.
and raised there.
Okay, great. All right.
No beyond classes. Yes.
Well, thank you all for being quiet and paying attention. I appreciate it. Now we're going to draw the 50-50.
Who won,
Who won it last time?
Dick Stalker won. I don't think he's not here. I haven't seen him.
Who would like to draw it?
Nancy.
All right.
Pick mine, Nancy.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Thank you.
I can't see it either.
I hope so.
I think the tickets got smaller. It's this one. Okay, we got 330-8293.
Not even close. I got the first three. Yeah, you know that. Everybody's got the first three.
All right, Wayne.
Check it. Oh, sure. Gotta check it.
Wayne, let's check. Wayne, the blind guy, thinks he won.
Right, stand over here. Take some money. Yeah, look at him smile. All right, get over there.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
Harris. P-A-R-I-S. All right, here we go. That's for the 1099.
Frank, $130 for the winner.
While I get your attention, I'd like to thank Tony Gentile. He went and got that pizza and arranged everything and had it delivered, and that's good. Was it good? I didn't have any. So you approve of the pizza. When we're here, we're going to buy it at the same place every time. He knows how to get here, and he's got to deal with it. They supply the plates, the napkins, everything we need. So thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. right, it's a wrap unless anybody wants something to say or has something to say.
Got pizzas here. Got pizzas.
And, how many we got? Three. We've got 3 pizzas left. So we expected a larger crowd, but then we remembered that there was members only, and I guess that, and Brian was happy that the crowd is less because he's got his own reasons, and we all agree with him. So anybody wants to take home a pizza, just
a couple of slices
or a
right
few
now.
slices, whatever you want, come up and get it.
We got it right here.
They're going to be $50 a slice, but it's a good. All right, thank you.
Next meeting is at Hanks.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The next meeting is at Hanks. For those who don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna make pulled pork at the next meeting.
What's that?
I'm gonna make pulled pork at the next meeting.
Oh, and Mike, Pork Chop Mike is making pulled pork. So that's going to be good. All right, thank you.